Hearing your child has cancer and fighting for 2 years to then lose your child is a parent's worst nightmare. It was the end of that nightmare, but the beginning of another. After losing Aiden, I suffered greatly from PTSD, which made it very hard for me to think, to feel anything, and to understand anything that was going on around me. So Bobby Antee was very clear that I was not only grieving the loss of my son, I was also supporting childhood cancer families and attending funerals days after the loss of Aiden. And this was all way too much for Bobby. Here you can see Bobby was very clear that I was suffering mentally and physically through PTSD of the trauma of losing Aiden. He was very clear that I did not want the house. It wasn't my dream. My only focus after the loss of Aiden was building his legacy through his foundation. And yet that was too much for Bobby to support. Prior to Aiden's passing, Bobby Antee and I had had no relationship since high school. We were simply just friends. He would reach out to check on Aiden, and then after the passing, pretended to check on me. I would then share with him how I was feeling, letting him know that I was suffering greatly from PTSD. It was hard for me to remember things. It was hard for me to think clearly. And this is when Bobby Antee felt like it was a great time to take advantage of me. 3 weeks later, I was married to him and then put through a 5-year divorce to conceal his fraud.